Surprise, motherfucker.
Greetings and salutations from the Mile 110 podcast on this beautiful Monday, December. What's today? December what?
21st.
December 21st, 2020, the year of our Lord. And people, please stop telling me that you're tired of 2020 to end, because when 2020 ends, 2021 is going to be the same shit. So nothing's going to change with the number going from 0 to 1. I'm just letting you know.
Yes, it is, bro.
No, it ain't. It's going to be the same stuff. We're all going to be going through the same shit. In fact, I'm going to still be in quarantine come fucking New Year's Eve. So I'm going to start the year in quarantine. That's fucking ridiculous. Yes, my one centers. Don't be afraid. Your faithful leader here is going to be okay. But I am, I've contracted the COVID, man. I got it. I don't know how, I don't know where, from who, but I got it. It got me, bro. So,
We'll be
but I'm
praying
here.
for
You
speedy
see,
recovery.
I'm strong like bull. So, sir, my recovery, dude, the only thing that's actually happened to me is I can't smell anything. I've lost my sense of smell, which is really odd.
So, besides losing your sense of smell, what other symptoms do you feel?
No, I mean, like I told you the other day, when I first felt bad, it was just like feeling like I had a cold or coming down from a cold type feeling, that weakness. But I've had no runny nose, no cough, no headaches, no fever, nothing. So, just like I said, I had some chills at night, and then now the sense of loss of smell.
Oh,
so,
man.
Yeah, which is fine.
So was the coronavirus as deadly as they say?
Not what I have, but I've heard of other people who have gone through it.
You may have lost your sense of smell, but you smelled a victory yesterday.
Well, yes. I smelled the victory yesterday. It's
so deadly.
So yes, this is a victory Monday, unlike last week, and we will not be joined by Justin this week again. He had some contractual issues to take care of.
Where shopping is a pleasure.
Or shopping is a pleasure, correct? And so, hopefully, he'll be back next week.
Yes,
and,
please.
We'll get him involved before the season. We can keep talking about Dolphins. He has a lot of takes. In fact, he sent me his takes last week, and I completely forgot to say them. So, which were good ones, but I'm not going to get into it now. Gentlemen, welcome back to the show. Thank you for joining me, as always.
Yes.
To my left, Mr. Brandon's View _ on Instagram and Twitter. To my right, Alejandro, Mr. _ V305. On the social media sites. That's where you can find these gentlemen. And you know where to find me, My 110 Podcast on Instagram, My 110 Podcast on Twitter, My 110 Podcast gmail.com, My 110 Podcast YouTube. Hit the likes, hit the button, hit the bell, hit all that shit. You know.
Yep.
So, gentlemen, Victory Monday. Hold on. I got to take this off because I was going to play it out for the effect, and I never even put it on. So, it's just too goddamn hot because in this bubble that I'm in, because I'm in a bubble, by the way, I'm not going to show anybody. I have a clear plastic running, just like cutting off my living room area.
You sleeping in there too?
Hell yeah, I'm sleeping in this bitch. Yeah, bro, gotta be
Yo.
Oh, all right. There we go.
So what I was saying was I don't think that Pat is gonna let the deal fall through for both. I mean, bro, let's call Robinson for what he is, bro. He's a shooter. That's it. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't really do anything else. You know? And yeah, you rather keep Tyler Hero, obviously. Who wouldn't want to keep Tyler Hero over Robinson? But Tyler Hero is the main chip. And listen, bro, I'm not. And again, this is not fair to say because you can say that about a lot of players, especially a lot of rising stars. Tyler Hero is not going to be what James Harden is right now.
Nope.
Not.
MVP status? No.
You know, scoring champ. He's not going to be that.
No.
It's just not going to happen. I'd rather take three more elite years of Harden than Hero because I'd rather win a championship.
Is Precious part of that deal too that Houston wants?
It should be. I'd ask for Precious as well.
Right.
You know, why not? What I do a deal that's more of like, if you want to keep Robinson, then you have to add. So if you want to keep Robinson, I think it has to be like a trade of like Hero, Nunn, Olynyk, and then some picks, and then you have to include Precious. That's okay though. You know what I'm saying?
But I wouldn't mind having. Hear me out for a second because size is. We give rid of Precious with that too. We lose size there, and we don't have a lot of size on this team. And that was one of our biggest problems against the Lakers. Mm-hmm. We want to beat the champs. We're gonna be in the same boat we were last year when we played them. Now, mind you, I know we had a couple
Precious
guys.
Precious is not gonna be that guy. Precious is only 6'9". Number one, okay. Number two, if Riley gets Harden, he's gonna sign bigs to like minimum deals. I mean, that's how you fill out your roster. When you have a guy like Harden, bro, you don't have to go after like the best big. You just have to go after a guy that can rim protect, a guy that can rebound.
One of the things that they were saying about Precious was defensively, he's ready for the NBA. So why? I'm just saying the guy's young, he's cheap, he's a rookie, and you have Bam is 6'9". I mean, you have somebody when he was off the floor. I know Olynyk. I can't believe Olynyk is 6'9", bro. This guy does not look that big on the court. But he ain't Precious though. And I don't know a lot about the kid. I just know what I've heard. And defense is one of his things. And I'm just saying, last year, one of our issues, when Bam sat, we had nothing. Nobody to protect the rim. Nobody to do anything.
But to say that Precious is going to come in and impact a finals game like that with Bam on the floor,
he will, but we have him.
And that's one. And two, the trade-off is Harden. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna not go do a deal with Harden just because we just drafted a rookie that has some size. I'm not gonna do that.
I'm not saying that's a deal breaker. I'm not saying I'm just throwing a few things out there, like looking back at why we weren't able to win the finals last year, and you know, we drafted this kid. I don't think he's a big. How big of a commodity can he be to be involved in the trade? Is what I'm saying. Why not try to spin it another way? Keep a guy like him.
They just go with upside. I'm just saying you might have to include him if you want to keep Duncan Robinson.
Right now it doesn't even really matter right now because they decided that they're not doing the Harden stuff.
Like I said, I'm gonna tend to agree with certain people by them saying that them coming out publicly that they're out of the talks is more of a leverage play. Like, hey, you're not gonna get 7 players out of us. That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? Remember, Houston wants to get a deal done before the season starts. They don't want this to trickle down to the season. So I do believe that if you want to keep Duncan Robinson, you have to include Precious. And listen, bro, don't worry about who's gonna back up Bam Adebayo. What size doesn't matter, bro. They're gonna go get a veteran minimum guys just to rebound. They
Mo Harkless.
Yeah, Mo Harkless too.
Yeah, whatever.
You know, and again, there's centers out there that haven't signed that once we get Harden, they're gonna sign those guys to round out the roster.
Hey, but you're still talking like if we're still gonna go out. You still think we're gonna still try to go after him?
Yeah, Pat Riley's always gonna be in talks in the middle of every talk, bro. He's gonna be in the middle of every superstar. And again, maybe he might not do it now, but don't rule out Bradley Beal being available at the deadline. Don't rule out maybe him going to Oladipo at the deadline. Don't rule. You can't rule this shit out. It's not
Riley. I don't rule anything out because he's the Godfather.
You know, if he doesn't trade for somebody now, it doesn't mean he's not gonna go. He has until the deadline. He has until I think it's February or something like that. You know, so he has time. Now, I still think that Harden's a big possibility. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna deny that. Remember,
I know a lot of stuff is smoke screens too. So listen, I mean, I'm not going off what they're saying now.
I've said it before. And I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna continue saying it as long as we do the podcast. Pat, this is all about Jimmy Butler. Okay, Pat Riley's going to tailor this team to Jimmy Butler, and it's about winning while he's here.
Yeah, because he's not getting any younger.
So
neither one.
That's all. Right. So that's all I'm saying when it comes to that.
Well, on that note, gentlemen, as you everyone tuning in heard, we touched on the Fins, and we got playoff scenarios for you guys, Heat talk. I mean, we mixed it up a little bit today for the fans. Fortunately, we mentioned earlier Mr. Kevin Green, former linebacker for the Steelers and the Panthers, and I forgot where else, passed away at 58, which is, they still haven't said why, so that kind of sucks. So, sir, vaya con Dios. And let's see what happens this weekend. Let's see if we're correct and we have another victory. Hopefully, we'll have another Victory Monday show. I don't see how we don't. We have to take what happened this weekend and say we don't want that game again, because I don't. I think the Raiders are better than the. And now, mind you, no Carr. We're not 100%. I still think the Raiders are better than the Patriots, but at least offensively they are. So we need to definitely not go in there with a. Yeah, with the thought of that's an easy game or nothing, because we're traveling on top of that across the country.
Right. They're better. They are better than the Patriots, but it's a better matchup for us.
We gotta shut down Waller, because that guy, bro.
That guy's a beast, bro. Yeah, that guy's a pimp.
That's the only guy
playing well for them too. So.
That's the only guy I'm really concerned about through the air, because I think we can bottle up Jacobs, personally.
Yeah, no,
but it's just
tight end eraser. I don't know where that guy's at.
It's just he's in the Raiders. So it's
I said the tight end eraser that.
Yeah,
Eric Rowe.
It's just Waller, man. That guy is.
Are you saying that sarcastically because he didn't stop Travis Kelce? Yeah, okay.
No, but
trust me. There's a lot of people like you.
Nobody, of course. Who the hell's gonna stop Travis Kelce? Come on, give me a break, bro. That's what made it so funny.
Dickhead. I think Kelce's like in the top 5 in receiving yards in the whole NFL.
No,
he's the number 1 leading receiver right now.
Yeah, they were saying that when was the last the tight end ever led the league in receiving?
Yep.
Is this the first time ever?
I think so. I think it will be.
Yeah, it will
be. You know what? They mentioned Gonzalez, so I'd have to look at the numbers.
Yeah, because I know
he's the leading receiver in the league right now, bro. That's ridiculous,
yeah. Well, they brought it up during our game, I think, about that him and Tony Gonzalez, something about leading the league in receiving. I don't think Tony ever did, but I think he came close one year, and I think that's why they were bringing it up.
Like you said, because I know Tony Gonzalez, Antonio Gates had some big years, even Gronk too. But I don't know if
I'm guys ever led the league in receiving. That's insane.
Crazy.
That's crazy. And with the weapons he has on that team,
let me see his numbers really quick. Kelce.
So I throw it out there because I have to poop. So we're gonna cut this page off in a sec. But I'll let you get some stats.
And imagine they still have Tyreek Hill on the team. They got weapons, like it's not like
Miko Hardman, Sammy Watkins.
So Travis Kelce, as of right now, has 98 receptions, 1,318 yards, and he has 10 touchdowns.
He's a stud, bro. You know what's funny? I think it was today. I think it was on NFL Live. It was a quick segment, but I forgot who it was. But somebody was like bashing Tua for the New England game, and he was like, "Well, if you're the quarterback that you say you are, and that this team tanked for, why aren't you elevating your team's play?" And there was another guy on the panel that was like, "Well, hold on. But you don't say nothing when the best quarterback in the league has Tyreek Hill, has the greatest tight end arguably of all time, and he has Miko Hardman. He has 2 All-Pro running backs or Pro Bowl running backs in Hilaire and Bell, and he has Sammy Watkins. But you don't say nothing. But Tua, his number 1 receiver on Sunday was Lynn Bowden. And that guy was like, well, it's just about how they talk about Tua. And he goes, man, I think he said something about the Chargers, and he said, man, you just heard that he didn't get him, or I forgot what it was.
Dude, okay, we'll end on this because I don't want to keep going down the rabbit hole because I got something else I need to send down the rabbit hole. Dude, he's doing it with nothing.
Yes.
Nothing. And he's not being spectacular about it. He's just not turning the ball over, which he did this weekend. He's not turning it over. He's hitting the right guys at the right time. He's making plays. He's doing things he needs to do. And he's a rookie with nobody. No playmakers. Mac fucking Hollins, dude. Give me a fucking break, dude. Come on. And he's still winning.
Picked off.
And he's still winning. So, you know what, bro? There's no comparison here
Big Ben
to the other guys. Fortunately for Burrow, he got hurt, so we're not going to be able to get to see him an entire season and see what he can do. He was on a path to have big numbers as a rookie. Herbert, obviously, what he's doing too is pretty sick. I mean, the rookie record for touchdown in the season. There's still 2 games to go, so I'd like to see where that record ends up. But this isn't about records, bro. This isn't about breaking rookie quarterback records. It's about this kid coming in, fitting this team the way we expected him to, and producing victories, which is what he's doing. Plain and simple. That's it. There's no more. There's no science. There's no rocket science.
It was a blessing, bro. Because to close it, if Tua was never hurt, he could have gone number 1.
He would have gone number 1.
He would have been number 1.
Yeah.
He would have gone number 1.
If he doesn't get hurt,
we would probably have Herbert right now.
We would have Joe Burrow right now.
Or Herbert.
One of those two. Or Herbert,
yeah, one of the two. Right.
But you know what? Wouldn't be too bad the way he's playing, but I don't know if Herbert's would have performed like that here with no playmakers. He's got guys in LA that he can,
It's 2 all-pros, bro.
He has got Eckler too in the backfield.
Keenan Allen,
Eckler as a running back.
Williams.
Keenan Allen.
Even Hunter Henry's a good fucking tight end.
I like Keenan Allen. He's very underrated. I like him.
He has
underrated.
I don't think he's an elite receiver.
Underrated?
Yeah, I don't think he's.
They talk about that guy like a top 5, top 6 receiver all the time.
I don't know.
I don't think he's elite, but I think he's pretty good.
I think he's very good.
He's probably one of the greatest route runners in the league right now.
But I'm saying, if you say a lot of people don't mention his name as elite, he's not
they should because the guy, he has 100 catches this year already, I think, or something over.
Yeah,
I don't know how many.
He's consistent.
Very consistent. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's pretty insane. But gentlemen, always a pleasure. Thank you for joining me. We're a couple days away from Christmas, so Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy fucking holidays.
You guys get everything you want. I'll be in quarantine during that time. I got no noche buena. I don't get shit. I got to stay in this damn bubble. Speaking of a bubble, really quick, this will be the last thing. The NBA. Are they doing the bubble again, or teams are playing in their own facilities?
In their own facilities.
They have them closed off because I saw the Boston game the other day, and they had behind the bench was the big wall again and all this shit. So I'm like, I wasn't sure if they were doing the bubble again or they were going to do everybody in their own.
Until further notice, any team in California has 0 fans.
Okay.
And New York.
Well, we have 0 fans too. So
correct. I think it's a whole NBA until further notice.
Yeah, I like that. I like that the league said, you know what? Don't leave it up to the teams, bro. Because there's going to be cities that are going to want to do it.
That must be so weird, man. In an empty arena, it's
weird.
At
least you gotta remember they played last year like that in that bubble, so they're kind of used to it now.
Yeah, but the bubble was more of an enclosed space. Remember the bubble? I don't know if you noticed, but where the camera view was, you obviously just saw the bench area, the little screen and stuff like that. But that spot, because I've been there, I was there for a baseball tournament, and we actually had our ceremony in there. On the other side is on the other side. On the other side is actually a big a stadium look, like a bunch of stands and all that, and they actually had the families and all that. So that's why you were hearing all those cheers sometimes. So they're not even gonna have that this year.
Well, the only one I saw was a Boston Garden, and they had a big old setup behind the benches like they did at the bubble. So I felt like they were still enclosing it to them, just not letting fans in. But okay. I think that's smart. No fans yet.
And the thing is, and the difference too is in the bubble, the teams didn't have to travel. Everybody's in the same hotel.
Correct.
So
by the way,
still got to travel.
Did you see that Canelo? One of you guys see? Oh, there's the touchdown. I just saw it now. Bernard.
17-0. Wow.
There was a bunch of people at that Canelo fight, right? Was it me or did I not see right?
Oh yeah.
They were just right there on each other. Oh, fucking crazy.
There's just some places that they don't,
Right. Well,
where was the fight located?
I have no idea.
I didn't see the fight. But
I didn't either. I just saw the next day on ESPN. All right, gentlemen.
All right, my boys. I'll talk to y'all.
It was a pleasure. Until next week, gentlemen.
Heads up, 10-5 coming up on Saturday.
Victory Monday, hopefully.
All right, yes, sir. Be safe, gentlemen.
Victory Sunday.
Oh, that's right. We play Saturday. Well, it's still be a Victory Monday, though. Still be a Victory Monday.
Let me know. I don't know what your plans are. I know it's a holiday weekend. Let me know if you guys are down to do the podcast on Sunday morning before the game start.
We can work something out, bro.
All right,
I'm in a bubble, so we'll see. Boy in the bubble.
All right,
gentlemen. Out.